Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant and event center around 4:15. Now, that's on Winchester near Kirby.
But the story gets a whole lot more eerie when you find out that the would-be killers was watching Big Jook and his family for a long time.
For running a crazy ring out there. I can't say the D word because it's too early into the video. So basically, here's what happened. There are some dudes sitting at the very back aisles or the pews, whatever you want to call them. And they were just sitting there. Subsequently, they left before everybody and they waited in the car. Now, what I'm about to tell y'all, the police already know. There's a ton of people who can vouch for this that were at the funeral, and they're going to come out and say it later on. So there were some dudes sitting in the back aisles, and what ends up happening is they leave early. Once they leave early, they see Big Jook and his mama get into a car. The mom gets into the back, and Big Jook was on the passenger side. So that's why y'all see where he's laid out at, because once they fired them shots, he fell out the car once they obviously opened up the door. They almost killed Yo Gotti's mama. I just want y'all to know that part.
Even the most ruthless killers won't walk you down with your mama in the car with you. So for somebody to walk you down while your mama is in the car with you, you had to have acquired some bad karma. And Big Jook acquired all the bad karma in the world. Now, if you guys are not aware, Big Jook allegedly put a $40,000 hit on young Dolph.
When I heard that little boy Trey say, man, I miss my dad, mom. When I heard that fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up. And keep in mind, I said, if I see Jook, if I see Gotti, if I see Migo, or if I see Youngster, I'm gonna get on that ass. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, bro. I said if I see them folk, because these folk had something to do with it, bro. These folk, nigga don't know that Jook put a hit out, bro. Nigga don't know this shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, all that, bro. I need to say that. Niggas ain't gonna say that. Nigga ain't gonna tell the truth, bro. Nigga ain't say, man, hey, bro, how you gonna feel if a nigga told you, hey, man, look, bro, man, Jook put a $40,000 hit on you, bro. Like, nigga, man, come on, bro.
Now, this was confirmed when Big Jook right-hand man Hernandez Govain was arrested for masterminding young Dolph killing and paying out the money.
Images of this now infamous white Mercedes, Memphis police say, was the getaway car used in young Dolph's murder at Makita's Cookies, has been viewed by millions. The car was found outside this abandoned home on Bradley Street days after the killing in late November. It's the same home seen here in this music video featuring young Dolph's accused killer, Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop. Court records show 43-year-old Hernandez Govan, who was just indicted in the rap star slaying, along with Johnson and Cornelius Smith, once lived just a few houses down. He's now charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
It's beyond a shadow of a doubt that Big Jook put the hit out on young Dolph, and his right-hand man, Hernandez Govan, recruited the killers and paid out the money. And it's beyond a shadow of a doubt that Big Jook was recently killed due to retaliation for young Dolph. But the missing puzzle here is, why do people want young Dolph dead? What was the incentives for the killers outside of money? Well, lucky for you guys, I got the answers to all your questions. Here is the full history of the beef between young Dolph and Trula Mafia that got young Dolph killed. Young Dolph was shot and killed in Memphis on November 17, 2021. Now, his death left a lot of answers, right? But what we do know, on the eve of his death, the internet went to work almost immediately. But that ain't no secret. I mean, y'all watched that exemplary telling we did. Y'all watched that tremendous telling we did. We were able to identify Straight Drop and put him at the crime scene where the white Mercedes, which is a getaway vehicle used in young Dolph's murder, was found. This right here opened up the floodgates to a lot of things. People started to find, hold up now, yo, Straight Drop and young Dolph are in pictures together. Like this picture right here. Yo, Straight Drop and Key Glock were old homies. Wait, hold up, they were old homies. Yeah, they were old homies. And then stories began to surface that was unverified, like, yo, Straight Drop and JoJo's Platinum, they were able to get the PRE chain because they took it from Big Moochie Gray. Those are stories that were surfacing and still unverified, right? But nonetheless, those stories began to surface. And then we're starting to ask, hold up, okay, if they were cool at some point, then where did the issue come? We began to ask ourselves, hold up, when did the hatred, the haterade, when did the hating began to creep into the systems of straight dropping whoever did it? Well, that became more clear with the new development in the Young Dolph case, with the new people of interest that was listed. You see, when Shondell Bennett first got arrested, Shondell Bennett was linked to Black Youngster, right? In Black Youngster history, we've already sent 100 shots at Dolph. We thought, oh man, CMG, Black Youngster put this hit out. To be fair, that wasn't too far off. Black Youngster was already arrested for renting out the black SUV and paying the shooters who sent 100 shots at Young Dolph.
The Memphis-based rapper, who goes by the name Black Youngster, is facing charges connected to a wild gun battle that happened in the middle of Caldwell Street. The dangerous shootout sent dozens of bullets flying into houses and cars, nearly hitting children.
I ain't fired nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't do nothing.
Police sources say the shooting involved two rappers. Later, a rapper named Young Dolph appeared to brag he survived the shooting in a bulletproof SUV. He was in Charlotte to perform at a club during the week of the CIAA tournament back in February.
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't do nothing.
Benson's attorney says the rapper turned himself in today because police found a van that was involved in the shooting. The attorney tells Channel 9 Benson rented the van, but then it was stolen from him.
It's obviously somebody raiding. Somebody snitching.
While taking his walk of shame to turn himself in for the shooting of Young Dolph, Black Youngster uttered the famous words, obviously somebody ratting, somebody snitching. He will later post paperwork on Instagram begging Young Dolph not to come to court and claiming that Young Dolph is telling on him, right? And show that Young Dolph gave statements to the police. Paperwork cannot be verified, so I can't even speak on the validity of Young Dolph snitching. However, the low-hanging fruit would be to simply make the conclusion, yo, Black Youngster sent 100 shots the first time, all right? He got caught, Dolph didn't get hit. Now he came back to finish the job and pay somebody to finish off the job while Dolph was in Memphis. However, the new developments and the new people of interest that Memphis PD just listed tells a whole different story. It tells an entirely different story.